This is a repair of Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones. If your power button's not working but it is charging, this will be a repair guide for you. I have repaired it here. You can see it's working. The first thing that you want to do is take the right earphone apart. I have a detailed video about that in the description. And if you disconnect the battery and reconnect it, this is going to reboot it to make sure that it's still working. You can see after doing that, the light comes on. But if I hold the power button, it doesn't turn off. So there is still an issue with the power button, and we're going to find out what that issue is. It should turn off after about a couple seconds. So what you can do, there are 3 pins. 1 and 3 are the power button and it shorts. And then there's a signal wire that goes to the other earphone. So while holding the power button down, you can see if there's a short between pins 1 and 3 with your multimeter. And if there's a short when you press the power button, you know the power button's good. And you can manually just short those 2 wires to see if it works. If that doesn't work, make sure that the signal wire, the third wire, is going to the first pin in that little connector. And if all those are good, then there's an issue with the cable or the signal wire going to the other ear muff. So there's a wire that goes from the first connector all the way through to the right one, and it goes to about, I think it's the 3rd pin. I'm not 100% sure, but you can do a continuity test. It's probably that wire. So I'm going to have to take apart both ear muffs, and after taking apart, I did find a break in the wire just where the headphones, where they bend in. So you can preserve the life of your headphones by not bending the headphones in much. Just leave them open. Don't put them in the compact mode. And to repair this wire would be very difficult. So what I'm going to do is reroute the power signal wire through the headphones and putting it underneath your headphone case there. There are 2 screws that you need to remove to get the rubber off of the headphone. So after those 2 screws are removed, you can push it down and remove the rubber. And then I'm just putting the power signal line through the connector, through the right earpiece, and then I have to go to the left earpiece and then connect it to that connector pin. And just putting everything there, and let's verify after soldering it in. Let's verify that it's working. After fixing that, you can see it's turning off. So the power button was okay, but the signal wire was broken, and you can fix that by rerouting the cable. And there it's wanting to pair, and later I've paired it. So now all we have to do is put all the components back together, clipping everything into place, and the headphones should be good to go. Most of the components are clip-on, and pushing and holding the power button, you can see that the power button turns on. You should see the white lights go on, and then it pairs. If this video was helpful, please like the video and subscribe.